Well, good morning. I'm going to do a bit of a review, and it's on this thing, the THERMACELL Backpacker. The THERMACELL Backpacker is a mosquito kind of insect repellent, midges, anything like that. Big names, Scandinavia and the USA hunting community use them. They're not big in the UK, I won't lie. I'll tell you a story behind this. Whenever I go to Snowdonia, I pop into a shop there. Cribcook, Red Ridge, I think it means in Welsh. It's probably one of the best in Llanberis. It's probably one of the best stores there. They kind of stock everything. That's where I bought my neck knife from, and I buy loads of bits and bobs when I'm up there. Staff are pretty helpful, very friendly, and we got yapping about mosquitoes. Mosquitoes everywhere. And the guy in the shop said, "Oh, do you want to try one of these?" Kind of knew that I had a channel and a YouTube videos and did a few review videos, and said, you know, this may be the answer for some of the bushcrafting guys that are out there to use one of these. So I said, yeah, all right, we'll give it a go and see what happens. So I've been pretty impressed with it. It does work, I will say that. The midges don't like this at all. Basically what you get is kind of 3 cartridges that go into it, and it uses minimal gas. I'll leave some specs for you. It comes in a kind of a box like this. And I'll leave the links in the description box to the website and where I get my stuff from. And so they kind of sponsored this video really, in some sense, by saying, look, do you want to have a go at it? Do you want to try it? And I was like, well, yeah, I'll try it, but like any of the reviews, they're going to be an honest review, and I'll tell you what I think of it. 20 metre zone, and it is about that. To be fair, you get that kind of protection around the campfire. You don't want to breathe the vapours in from this. It just means you haven't got to keep spraying. Mosquito spray works exceptionally well around the hammocks and places like that, you know, just to keep them flies off. I don't use a net on my hammock at all. I never have, and I'm not about to start really. So in the evenings, in a couple of the places in Wales that we go, there's a couple of spots up the mountain from me that are just becoming impossible to stay there, just for sheer fly attacks, you know. Just kind of spraying smidge all over me face all the time to stop me getting freaking bitten alive. So yeah, when I got to North Wales, I've just come back from a 4-day trip in Llanberis. There's Snowdonia Peak National Park there. It's a great place, you know. If you've not been to Snowdonia in the national park, and you live in the UK or you live anywhere, you should go up there and just have a go and have a little look around. It's breathtaking scenery. I will say there is that hidden cost every day of parking. Parking can be expensive in Snowdonia. But kind of, we did find a parking spot, which was the Slate Mine Museum. I think you can park there for a kind of £4 or £5 all day. So it's all day parking. You can literally leave your car there. For people that want to climb Snowdonia and visit the Slate Mine, it's a great thing. Get up early, go there. It may save yourself some money, because a lot of the other car parks that are just designated for Snowdonia are pretty expensive for the day. So we tended to park the car in the Slate Mine Museum. We walked up to the ruins and then all around the shop, went and done my shopping, spent a couple hours in the shop with the guys, yapping to them, which I like to do, and catch up with them, you know, kind of old friends now, if you like. And yeah, so then we got talking about THERMACELL, and minimal gas. One of these gas bottles will leave, you know, last forever really. I've used this one quite heavy for food cooking and all that. There's a little bit left in there, so there's plenty enough for this. Easy screw on, screw off fitting. You've got a nice cap. It does come in a case. My advice to you, if you're gonna pick one of these up, like I say, they are worth it. They will keep mosquitoes up for you coming up the end of the season now. You know, there may be some kind of discount code where they're going to sell them off a bit cheaper, I don't know. But have a look, see what you can do for you on them. The retail on these are about 45, 44, 45 pounds, and obviously you need to pick up the spare things, the burner pads that you use. They last about 4 hours. I'm getting about 5. Tend to find one a night does it. You know, one a night will keep the flies off you, and they tend not to come back to the area. Screws on, quite simple. On and off start, you literally click on, that's on. You got an easy start, and you just look. That's now lit. It lit the first time. You know, I don't know if you can see inside there. That's now glowing, and that's heating up this pad thing. In there, you got a metal pad, and you're heating that up. What that does then is heat your pad up, giving you your vapor that you need to keep the flies off you, if you like. So we'll knock that off a minute. It's as simple as that, on and off, done. We'll try one and we'll see how we get on with it. Now, when you use this, you're better off getting to camp and setting it up straight away. It takes about, say, 10 to 30 minutes in that area to keep your camp covered. So what you're better off doing is getting to your campsite, lighting that, setting up, and then when you go to sit down, the area is pretty clear of the flies. So that's my top tip for you, if you like, when you're using a Thermac. A lot of people say you should go off and then come back to that area. I just find it better to set up whilst that's going. And because the flies tend not to bother you too much when you're on the move all the time. It's when you stop and you become a target, you know, you're working up a bit of a sweat, moving by setting up your equipment. That's when you're going to get these bloody flies, midgies. Up here's midgies, midgie bloody city, innit? Coffee. So yeah. We'll put the pad in and we'll get this going and we'll see how we get on with it. Nice. So that's your blue pad, you know, kind of just undone the wrapper there. This is the pad that we slide into there. You don't really want to get this on your hands. You know, they are chemical based. Ooh, attention, heat source. Insert. Our grill mat. Nice fitting in there, not loose at all. So the mosquitoes are already on me here, the midgies. They're biting. You probably can't see them. They're pretty invisible on my camera. Here we go. And it's early in the morning. Bloody things. So we're going to give this a go. Turn it on. Give it a light. That is lit. Put it down and let that vapor start happening. Let me readjust the camera. So it's kind of been 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. Kind of went away. Picked up some wood for some carving projects in a minute, and no midgies here at all, which surprised me because this is a bit of a hot spot for them. But I'm not getting bitten now, and you can see how it's just giving off that vapor, just enough to keep everything at bay. What a fantastic little product, really. I wish I'd knew about these years ago, to be honest with you, because I certainly would have carried one in my pack. Comes with a blue bag, and you get 3 of the pads to go with it. You get 3 of them to go with it. I did buy a couple more. So you've got 3 pads, and that's basically your starting kit. You will need to supply your own gas bottle, obviously. If you are hiking, backpacking, I'd carry the 2 small gas bottles, one for that and one for your cooker, so you're not got to keep chopping and changing. It would make life a lot easier out in the field. You see it really going for it now. It's giving off a lot of vapour. You shouldn't breathe that vapour in, obviously, but the midges and the mosquitoes certainly ain't liking it. Normally I've taken a few good bites by now up here, or I've got a candle going in on trying everything. That thing seems to have done the trick, and I wouldn't lie to you guys. It really is working really well. In fact, in the whole area. Not much wind here. I'm sure wind would have an impact on it. You'd probably want to set it up wind from your camp so it can blow down in towards your camp to clear it. But yeah, what a product. Really impressed. So I'll leave the links in the description box below, as I always do. Check out Outdoor Wales online. They're fantastic stuff on their website, and they're just kind of getting into the Bushcraft range now, so I'll leave the links to them, guys. Yeah, it works really well. Probably use it on a camp as well, and we'll see how it copes around a proper camp, although we did try it on a hammock camp that I've been recently on. It worked well, so we'll try it on another camp. Here, I'm going to leave this burning up here while I get on with some of my bush projects. I'll leave the links in the description box below. Have fun. See you all on the next one. Ooh.